That's what you're missing.
I think that's the only thing I'm missing. Like I've definitely streamed enough hours. Like it's just the only thing I'm missing is the stream or the my screen looks beautiful because I finally got HDR and everything working.
Yeah.
Well, I love HDR, but like the stream, like I haven't had much luck with the software, like recognizing it and not being like looking like garbage.
Right.
Whenever I turn it on and I forget to turn it off, so I finally sit there and tinkered with color reproduction. Now it's not perfect. Like if I'm getting shot, like I'm getting shot by the ship currently, it messes up sometimes. But, it's not as overly bright, like blinding bright as it has been.
Yeah.
Like if you seen that, well, you were watching that stream that day where where I got the exotic. Like that was a good example of how it looked overly bright. It wasn't like coming through very good because the
Right.
HDR was on. On my end, it looks fantastic, but on the streaming end, it looks a little like right now in this area, it's a little dark, but in the stream, I'm looking at it, it's a little dark, but uh, like it's the only way I could do it where it looked. Oh, so for this, the shortcut right to over
Yeah.
here. Yeah, this is what we've been doing in the Grandmasters. He'll die. And he's got lasting impression on him, so he's gonna die. Yeah, we got this down to like 18, 19 minutes. It's about the fastest we're running with GM. So,
Nice.
Trav was he's been trying to run a crap ton of them because he's just like, he's trying to farm golf balls and stuff.
Yeah.
Log on to his account and try to use them all. But he made a reference to that yesterday. He's like, oh yeah, if you find yourself in having too many materials, just let Rumble log on to your account and you'll come back. You're like, where's all my glimmers? Where's all my golf balls? Like, yeah, because you just sit on it. Like, you can get more. Like, trying to help you out, give you that plus 12 on every armor piece. Another thing that worked really good was when I tethered this ship with my Orpheus rigs and throw the 3 tethers. It'll destroy this tank, and then it'll tether the unstoppables when they come through, so that you're able to stun all 3 of them at the same time. Now, these 3 unstoppables are probably part of one of the roughest things.
Yeah, I agree.
Because if you don't coordinated or if you don't back up and give them plenty of space, like they'll kill you. And like, I believe he was telling me that a couple people he was running it with, like they just kept running forward and charging forward and trying to play it like a strike or like a Legend Nightfall or something. And it's like they kept dying, man. It was embarrassing.
Yeah, I had, and I went through it a couple times with an LFG group. Same thing. I'd be the last one alive in that room. He's like, come on, you guys, like, take a step back. I ran it twice with them, and both times, they died in that room, both of them. I've got no galley ammo.
I got no ammo for anything. Except my freaking bow. I'm full of rockets. I don't know how that happened, but that one brick full of rockets. Have you had luck with one phase in this guy?
No, both times we could have. But, oh boy, that's interesting. I've never had that.
What?
I got stuck under that grate for a second.
And I kind of thought for sure somebody would have a gallon.
I two shots on him, that's it though.
And that's how you one phase him on the Grandmaster. If you don't one phase him, this room is a nightmare.
Oh, I know.
I was telling anybody who might be watching.
Oh.
But yeah, like this room, if you're not careful, like it will wipe the entire team. Like our biggest problem is when people were dying coming up the lift. If I was climbing that thing like that, and like he came out was sniping people, if they didn't have sniper resist on or didn't have enough resilience, they'd just get one hit by him.
Right.
All that dude's at the caretaker. Did you hear me?
Yep.
He said the leader left. They didn't finish it.
Oh.
And I got the caretaker. Oh. How long do you have?
About an hour.
An hour. So you want to load back in another strike, right?
I was gonna try and get my strikes and gambits done for my +1s, because then I got I've got 3 Iron Banner bounties that I can hand in for Pinnacle +2s. So if I get some boots and a mark out of this Vanguard and Gambit, then I should go up quite a bit.
Yeah, see your rock, or whoever's on the rock. It's pretty big glow off of it. I don't know. I mean, the stream doesn't look terrible. It's a little. The brightness is kind of washed out. It's kind of washed out on my screen a little bit. Well, actually, on my screen it looks pretty beautiful, but but on the stream, that the brightest lights are a little washed out. So that's why I had to turn everything way down on brightness.
Right.
But it was real finicky because if you turned it down too much, then you couldn't see, like it was just way too dark. So I had to sit here and play with it until I could get a good compromise. See it right there? It looks really black, but it doesn't look anything like that on my screen. There, it went away.
Right.
This one is so long. I hate this one. I always get it when I run these stupid things with blast or myself. If I'm in here by myself, I usually when I see this one load in, I'll just leave.
Yeah.
Like this one's just too damn long. You gotta clear this room, and then you gotta clear the next. Oh, the next room is what's too long. Like having to do those 3 things with the, because like stuff just hits so hard, and I'm like, it's just a basic strike. Why is shit just killing me like crazy?
Yeah.
Like it just seems like it's a little busted. Like something's not right about it. Like, I played day 1 raids, it hit as hard as that.
Yeah.
Grandmasters don't hit that hard. Sometimes don't even hit that hard, It's just like... Where is this disruptor at? Is he dead though?
Yeah.
So fast, you son of a bitch. Yeah, what kind of name is Axel? Are they trying to say Axel? Like, they wish they could be Axel Rose, the crazy frog. Had to be a fresh run. Why would it have to be a fresh run?
What are they saying?
He says sure, but it would have to be a fresh run. I don't really understand that, but I don't care. I just want to meet some of the new people so I can try to get off on that, so I can get a good understanding of people before it gets too comfortable. Yeah. I need to get some people that freaking I need to do some old raids, because next season all these old ones are coming back. Or they're going to be relevant, week after week.
Yeah, I'd really like to get a deep storm done.
Yep. Have you never ran it, period?
I've ran it. I've never completed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Where have I been? It must be because you're always on so late at night. Like, Usually by the time you get on, like, I'm in, like, no frame of mind to teach.
No. And, like, I know the first... Well, I haven't done anything really relevant. Like, I haven't scammed or anything. But,
Scanning's easy.
Only made it to that first, the one that's real hard, and you gotta go...
The Atrax encounter?
Yeah, where you gotta fucking...
Oh, we figured out a way to easy mode that. 2 Titan Thunder Crashes and a Tractor Cannon. Takes him to last stand immediately. Yeah, it's these stupid dudes there that just hit so freaking hard. Don't you come near me, I just rocketed you. Man, I missed my auto loading. That's the only reason I'm using this stupid rocket, just to level it up so I can get the auto loading put back on it. I love auto loading, man.
Yeah, me too.
Like, because you think about it, like all the damage phases and stuff we do, like fusion rifles work so good right now. You can use a rocket or a linear fusion, and you know, and use all your ammo and then switch to your secondary, and you know, your auto loading will reload while you're switched, and then you can switch back. I haven't used enhanced auto loading. I think it goes even faster. Yeah. Good.
Him.
Did he get the kill?
Yeah.
She is not having that. So what, you working from home today? You work on your lunch break or what?
Yeah, well, I'm just slacking, to be honest. It's quiet because half our clients have the day off.
Half your clan?
Half my clients.
Oh, your clients. Because of Easter?
Yeah. So it's dead. Like I've got... I've answered a total of 3 emails today, and 2 of them were from internally.
I see. Yeah, so Alex's birthday is Friday, Rocco's birthday is Wednesday. Two different moms, you know. Well, Alex's mom was the girlfriend back in high school, you know.
Yeah.
Rocco's not, you know, my biological, but he lives with mom and dad. So it's just so weird that they have birthdays so close together. But yeah, I get to see Alex on Friday. It's the first time I've seen him in probably like 7 years.
Well, where does he live?
Texas.
Right.
They didn't see that one coming, did they? Stupid. You know, I got an explosive personality. It doesn't have like a great magazine perk, but it's got feeding frenzy and frenzy.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll see who's all on tonight, but if depending what time I can get on, I'm hoping to run raid.
Or at least a boss checkpoint.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I think with my hunter, maybe my warlock. I think my warlock I actually need from the first encounter. I was with a group and they were just horrible. Like, you know, you join a group, it's two guys looking for a raid and they're going on LFG. And they say that LFG is toxic, but they're the ones being toxic. It's like, you know what, man, everyone from LFG was pretty relaxed. And they're just, you know, making fun of everybody right away. Like, as soon as someone joins in, start making fun of their name.
Oh, really?
And what they've got for guns, and you know, just being obnoxious. And it's like nobody wants to play with you guys, man.
You know, the guns, like, I can kind of, I don't know. We've, I mean, as long as people are open to suggestions on guns. Now, usually I won't bother anybody about a gun, anything they're using, unless we're having trouble with ad clear or something like that. You know, if they're having trouble with something like that, then I'll make recommendations. If they choose to just flat out ignore it and just be like, "Oh no, I'm fine with what I got" or whatever, then you know, what? Yeah, I don't know. If it's LFG, I won't really do much. But if it's somebody in the clan, then you know, I just take note of who's willing to listen and who's not.
Yeah, I seen your discussion with Ollie there in the Discord.
Yeah, like,
he was quite offended.
Yeah, you know, I wasn't trying to be offensive or toxic, you know? Like, I'm just, like, you get nothing for leveling a weapon up past 30, you know? Like, and and I love the glaive. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that's what I think gets misunderstood. It's like people think I don't like glaives, and it's like, because somebody else said something like they were gonna make a comment or something about how good the glaive was or something, and when they saw that, they're like, oh, maybe not today, And I'm like, I love the glaive. It's just it's too slow in a lot of things. And in raids,
yeah, and it's not good for ad clearing.
Yeah, in raids you need to kill things quickly and in multiples. So if you're gonna use just a single gun, then use an auto or something that kills things quickly, or a bow that like Tiku's or Trinity Ghoul that kills things quickly. Those are much better things in that spot than a glaive, in my opinion. Yeah, and glaives do have their place, but like when your answer is always a glaive, I just feel like you should try different things, because there's different things I feel like you'd like better if you really got used to them. Like you're obviously used to the glaive, and I don't know. Like I had Blast take over and talk because I felt like I was coming across as a dick, and I wasn't trying to be a dick. I was just trying to make a point that the game is about a variety of guns, and
well, see, I didn't think you were being a dick either, because he basically was like, yeah, I don't care, I won't. He didn't say it, but it felt like he was like, I will not be not using my glaive. And you were like, well, I'm not gonna give you more than an hour of my time then.
Yeah.
And then he's like, if you don't want to play with me, just say it. It's like, whoa, no. That's not what was said.
Yeah. Well, it goes back to a lesson I felt like Rachel taught me from an old clan, the last clan actually. That it was before a lot of people that I know now joined or whatever, and back then we had people that really struggled with Vault of Glass, and she was like, you give them an hour and a half of your time to teach them, and if they can't figure it out and can't get Atheon or whatever done in that amount of time, then you just move on to the next one. And,
yeah.
And I'm like, I always felt like it was kind of a dick thing to do, but, like, if you're not going to listen to recommendations and stuff, like, literally you're wasting 5 other people's time by refusing to try to adapt.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and it took me a long time to get to that point, but it's just the fact that, man, I get bored, and like I know a lot of people don't have the amount of time that I do, to dedicate to teaching stuff. So like when it's taking hours to clear a single encounter, like because of whatever reason, and it's not just because the dude likes the glaive, like it's just, there's other factors in there too. But if that's an easy factor to change, why wouldn't, is the way I look at it.
Well, yeah. Like even the other night when we were struggling with Exhibitionists, and it was like, okay, I'm switching because I'm shitting the bed in the third room with the log relic.
Yeah.
There's no point in trying the same thing over and over again if we're not making progress.
Well, in a way, yes and no. Like I did one the other night with all new people. Not like Josh wasn't in it, Temp wasn't in it, Blast, you, none of y'all were in it but me. And people were doing different roles than what they normally do, and we started at third encounter. Now, I don't like giving up on raids, but in that instance, it worked good having the third encounter checkpoint. I think CB had it with Crack and him, and it wasn't working, so people gave up or whatever.
Right.
Crack and Mazita, I think. But it was it was a fun time because people were relaxed. There was not any arguing. We even had the LFG You know, we had one LFG that tried once and then left. You know, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
wow. You know, and then the next one got in there and he'd never done it, or he'd never completed it. So he hung around until we got it done. Tried the boss one time, and like we had to do, and I told him, I said, listen, I'll carry you through the boss. The boss is easy. I said, but I do want to do challenge because it goes through in the normal course of anything anyways, you know.
Yeah.
And so we tried it one time. Something happened and they didn't shoot the crystals fast enough, and I died with the buff, right? I was like, let's just wipe, because it was right at the beginning. I was like, we weren't losing really any time and stuff, and he's like, okay, well, I gotta go. And he left, you know, right as soon as we wiped. I was like, well, that's kind of whatever. Like, I guess he was like, probably had my mentality and was like, well, you know, I've never done this before, why are we trying to do challenge? But he probably didn't understand that, like, challenge is literally doing it normal without screwing it up. So, anyways,
well, there's time to go for double loot. That's definitely it, because it's really hard to, you know, well, it's not really hard to not do it, but it's really easy to do it.
Yeah, and some of the challenges are really difficult, like, you know, so like it's an easy challenge to get knocked out of the way. But,
yeah.
Anyway, so he left, and then I think I got Rose to jump in there and do the dunking for us, and I had CB. I taught him how to read and tell people where to dunk. He picked up on that. Like, he was amazing at the damage part. Like, because I still don't do damage call out because I'm always breaking crits. You know? Like, that's my sole focus usually. It's just one shot and no crits. Because, you know, if you remember back when we first started running this raid, like how many times we would lose a damage phase because we didn't break all the crits, or somebody gets the leeching it wasn't intended to.
Yeah.
We did get Glassblade done the other day on Grandmaster.
Yeah, I went back and watched your video.
What did you think of the run? It was a little long, and like I didn't have sniper resist on, and that barrier killed me after we lost all revive. That kind of sucked. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it took a little bit long, but you know, we got it done. Like I literally have ran this Nightfall so many times to try to get Grandmaster done the 2 seasons ago that, like, you really appreciate it when you can get it done fairly simply.
Yeah.
Because the LFG just really sucked. That was back before the clan, that was a couple of clans ago. And, like, nobody was good enough to really get it done, and so I had the LFG. That was a couple seasons ago. Oh, yeah, that last season, that previous season was like 6 months long. That's why it was so long ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to do this one too, and I'm not looking forward to it.
I'll help. And Josh and Temp are going to have to do it again for their Conquer gilding it. It's locked out. Like, I can't launch it because once you complete it, you can't launch back into it.
Oh.
Like, the only ones I have left are Lightblade, Broodhold, and I think the one on the Cosmodrome.
Right, yeah, I've got those and then this one as well.
Like, the rest, the other, like Glassway and this week's are done, so you can't. And you can't launch into this week's whenever it's this week, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm sure since I already completed this week, it won't show up for me to pick it next week. Like, you can only select it with the seal until you beat it. And once you beat it, then...
Right. Oh boy, that's a bad time for the super to run out.
We got 6. I see that name and I think of that Disturbed song.
Down with the sickness.
Down with the sickness. Dude, that was like probably 20 years ago when Disturbed came out, like 23 years ago or something like that. That song was around.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Man, but I've loved his voice like ever since he was been a thing. So is that so that was all that you needed, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm full of I gotta go to the tower quick. Just get oh. Yeah, move my,
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
what does she want? I heard Daddy, can I have a
Snack.
how often do you work from home?
Not very often. I can pretty well whenever, but I don't do it too often because I don't want to lose respect to my guys, right? They think I'm just slacking.
Yeah, like playing Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like how many of them took off for the freaking the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, quite a few. Like I don't have a bunch of guys in today. I gotta go on my hunter tonight yet too and try and get stuff done. Just my big beer bowl. Been behind. I didn't play this weekend at all. We were busy as heck. That's okay. There you go, baby.
What do you need now? Gambit?
Yeah, sorry, Gambit. I don't know why the heck my microphone wouldn't go on mute. Off mute, I mean. I still have to do frickin' story mode and stuff. I just have such a hard time with, my alternate characters. Like, well, I can do story mode or I can get them to pinnacle cap.
Yeah, but the the story mode is gonna balance you. It's gonna bring you up like faster than, or better than like a pinnacle.
Well, right now all that I could get that would balance me would be, well, I guess everything except for my gloves and my chest. But if I can get boots and a mark at pinnacle, then I'll get up to 58, probably. Well, no, maybe not. 56, 57 at least, and then I'm close, right? Like next week I should be able to get most of what I need.
So that studied baker seems like he's pretty relaxed, I think. I haven't talked to him per se, other than in Discord, but he said he'd be on till 6, so I guess it gives us gives Josh a little bit of time to finish his taxes. It's just that he'd love to run it. Excuse me. I don't know where. I saw Temptation on late last night, right as I was getting off, about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but I haven't seen him on since today, and I haven't seen him in the past couple of days, so I don't really know.
He's probably got all what he needs done.
Well, that's been the case. That's why I've been playing other games, is I've just been bored. And I've been trying to fiddle around and see if I could get some more viewers doing different stuff, but like, nobody's really chatting that much. No, if anybody is watching, they don't chat. So, of course, if I don't have somebody to talk, if I'm not playing with anybody, I don't really talk to anybody. Especially if I don't know that anybody's there, because I had the viewers turned off. Like, I wish.
I find, like, when I go on Twitch on my lunch break, when I'm at work in the office.
Yeah.
And if I type in Destiny 2 or whatever, like if you're not on, all that pops up literally is either Grandmasters or
GM helps.
Yeah, like that or trials. Right?
Yeah,
so like you could almost do like if you did like Grandmaster carries, right? Where if it was like you and Temp or you and Josh or you and me or you and Blast, and we'd basically drag one guy through.
See, that would work, but like I the problem is you guys are not usually on that much when, or I don't know, like I guess I could try it. I've just been worried about because I don't know how much of a carrying I'll be able to do. You know, like this week's Nightfall is doable, but like other ones, it's just some of them are so hard that like if you don't have some kind of skill to you, I just don't know how much I can help.
Well, that's what I thought too. Like I was watching, I don't remember the guy's name now. Something 10p, and like they were doing the Scarlet Keep carries.
Yeah.
Man, I was like thoroughly impressed because when I did it, I was like, "There's no way I'm carrying anybody through that." Like everyone's got to hold their own, or else people are start dying.
And you're gonna use all the revive, right?
Yeah, and like they were getting through it, man. Like what it would take us to do in like 12, 13 minutes, they were past it in 6. Right, like that first room where you gotta get the orb from each side and deposit it. Like sometimes they were like in and out of that because they were doing a skip at the start, and it was like 4.5 minutes. And the fastest that I ever did it, because I ran it a few times, was like 12.5. And then they get to the boss, and none of them die.
Well, the boss, like, is damage gated, like, but, you know, I understand that much, but at the same point, I don't know, man. I'm real worried to put my hand out, you know, and be like, I don't know, I guess I need to try it, but. I went invaded a while ago, but I didn't die, but I also didn't get a kill. Come on, suck 3 motes out. Damn it! I killed it too quick.
Damn it, I didn't deposit any motes trying to go for bounties.
I don't even have bounty. I'm bountyless. Damn it, he's right behind. He's hiding with a bow. Tiku's.
Oh boy. Well, that went fairly well.
Yeah.
On my 15 motes, that's it.
I think mainly it's because they weren't using that toxic of a weapons. I don't know. When they invaded, I killed him twice. I only invaded once.
I usually don't go in unless I got a few galley shots or I'm not the best at it. So I've done the where you have to go in and kill all 4 of them. I've done that a few times.
Oh, for the malfeasance, yeah. Yeah, you can either do it or you can have a teammate do it. I used to be phenomenal at getting army of ones. Like I did it just for the rush of how the drifter yells.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Whoa!
Yeah.
You took out the entire team. You want to be a bad guy? That's how." Or whatever his
Yeah.
lines were. Like it was just like that got my blood rushed, not my blood pumping. Hearing him holler like that. But I haven't played Gambit in so long, or that much anymore, just because since they buffed rockets and they have all these different tracking rockets out now, like it's just because when I was playing it, like it was back when Gambit was a beginning, the original Gambit, and I was pretty good at that, and I was pretty good at Prime as well, but and then they just merged them and made it all in one round, so. I don't know. I'm starting to get excited about my truck, bud. Like, dude, I used to be into like car audio. I've always been into audio, but like car audio things, like subwoofers and stuff. Used to build my own systems and stuff. I used to win competitions. A couple of trophies I have are from the competitions.
Sweet.
The sound pressure level competitions and stuff. So, and I was always like, I can make it like sound, really loud, but I can make it sound really, really good too. Because I didn't ever care if it was loud as long as it sounded good, or I wanted it loud, but it had to sound good. I can't stand distortion.
Yeah.
And that's part of the problem when I have people that join the. that join the game chat or whatever, and they have messed up mics. It just drives my ears crazy. Man,
I gallied him, the blockers.
yeah, I got mine in before he killed me, but he's still about to kill me with a stupid bow.
He dead. Man, I gotta get a small blocker in here quickly for my bounty.
Oh, you fucking... Lasting impression killed me. Like, the dude was dead. Like, come on, man.
Excuse me. I don't know why this guy isn't pausing his moves. I don't get it. Get on there. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is.
To my right, he just Nova bombed me.
Oh, I almost killed him. That Nova Bomb's still gonna kill me. Why are they in here again?
Because we got our primeval stuff. The same dude, ice cream again.
As if I didn't kill him. Oh, I did get him. They're in here again.
Shooting me as soon as the freaking thing goes off.
I'm gonna give him a taste of his own medicine with my bow, but
Really?
where is he?
He's dead.
Oh, he's gone.
He was by the portal.
Oh, I finally got the shader.
What shader?
The Gambit Jadestone.
From where? Just a
the
random
rock.
drop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kicked the monitor.
I think if you have Gambit gear equipped, it'll glow. have to look through and see what I have. The shader by itself doesn't look that great, but maybe just because I have banner gear on. Ooh, I might even go up a power level on my artifact once I hand all these in. What's Master Val dropping at? That's next week, right?
Yeah.
Is it 1600?
No, 1580.
1580, but you cap at 1582, right?
You cap at 1590.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, 30 artifact plus 30 artifact power is the cap. So anything above that, you won't get anything. You won't get any benefit.
I feel like the actions are all going to be a bit hard.
The what?
They're gonna, well, I'm just thinking like Caretaker's guaranteed going to have champions. So ad clear is going to be crucial.
Exactly.
I can't believe they put all their blockers and only had 0 motes in.
I'm fine with it.
And that's how you turn the tide to the Gambit match right there.
Damn it! How many
Oh,
did I lose?
damn it.
He's gonna get an army of one. That's how you turn the tide.
Yeah, that hurt.
For a second, they just lost 10 motes, 11 motes.
Our guys or their guys?
Their guys. Damn it! I just lost 10 motes. Is that Cabal came out of nowhere and killed me. Damn it! Motherfucker!
Got him.
Yeah, well.
Oh, we didn't get the...
No, because I had fucking 10 and I lost them. Trying to shoot his ass. He's rocking a Thunderlord wherever the fuck he's at. Thunderlord hits hard. Told you.
Oh shit, he's on me.
Yep. It's like there's nothing you can do against it. Like it just fucking shreds once he gets it wound up. She hit him with a gun.
Holy hell. Go galley his ass.
No, I don't have one. He's fucking teabagging with the Thunderlord. Like, how are you such a little bitch in your fucking life? Here he comes.
Okay, here he comes again. Oh god, he's behind me with a fucking Thunderlord. Damn it. How did it spawn him right there?
He's almost fucking dead.
I see that.
No,
Sliver.
well, he threw a fucking hammer of soul at me. He's a fucking bitch. He ducked and covered right as he was fucking almost dead.
I seen that. I'm gonna go in and try and get him.
And
They're
better
gonna
hurry.
win right away. No, couldn't even get close.
Oh well. And see, that's what I mean. Like when somebody uses a toxic weapon, like there's nothing you can do about it. Of course, I didn't see what our teammate was using who had 7 kills. Let's see. I hate that you can't inspect their loadout after the match. Are you done with what you gotta do?
Oh yeah, I just need to go to the tower.
Alright. I gotta go.
I'll hand in my bounties while I'm with you, and then I'll get off for a couple hours.
Alright. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I'm flying to the tower, so just make sure you check for shared wisdom. Make sure it popped up before you cash them in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I can't see because the broken leg
It's close, sweetie.
before it close the couch.
Okay, well, in 1 second. We're gonna go outside right away. Dad's just about done here, and then we're gonna go outside.
No, we have to wait until one comes.
Yeah. We will.
Oh. Size matters.
Fuck. Of course, my RNG is gonna give me 3 more energy weapons here.
Is that what he gave you?
So far I've got 2. I just gotta run over. I'm gonna get my clan rewards. 1, and then I gotta hand in my iron bounty, or my iron banner, and then hopefully I can get boots and a mark, and then I should be well on my way. I'm on the fence if I take my seasonal now, but I want to wait till I'm close, because I find that getting to 1558, because once you're there, then it's like, you know, lots of stuff will give you, oh nice. I can get boots, a helmet, and I should be in good shape here. Holy crap, I got my boots in the mark.
Dad, come to the table close. Dad.
Come on, helmet. Come on, helmet. Ah. Well, that's alright.
Dad, come to the table. Daddy.
I will, baby, just wait. Well, I'm going to take my seasonal helmet, and I'll bet you I'll be 50. Nice. Made it 1558.
Did you?
I did, yeah.
On what character?
My Titan. He's my last one to get to 1560, so I should. If my RNG's in any kind of favor, then I should be able to get there next week. And I still have a vow to do.
On your Titan?
Yeah, so if I can get any armor drops, it'll drop at 1560.
The other day, didn't you get all weapons throughout the entire raid?
On both my characters, I got all weapons. So maybe the Titan will give me all armor, and then I'll be set.
Yeah. We can.
All right, Chen. Well, thanks for helping. I'll
all right, man.
chat
Well,
with you later.
Yep.
All right.
Later.
Expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. Feeling good all the time.
See, I bought the silver earlier and like it didn't refresh.